So far, we have explored how to integrate Scriptify with your sales engagement platforms and how to import your data. Now let's head over to the script section and learn how to build your talk tracks. Talk tracks help your reps avoid fumbling when a call connects by showing them exactly what they're supposed to say, with clickable options for expected responses from the other side. For example, when a call connects, you might want your reps to say the prospect's name and execute a standard permission-based opener. The call might then go two ways. Either the prospect says they're not interested, or they give permission to the rep to pitch. If they're not interested, maybe you want your reps to dig a little deeper, while if they do give permission to pitch, you might have a very specific pitch in mind. All this can get very complex very fast as your talk track splits further. Scriptify lets you incorporate such complex talk tracks by letting you build dynamic, clickable decision trees. Let's build a talk track for the scenario we just discussed. Since we're already in the script section, we just need to click on Add New in the top right and name it. Let's call it Scriptify Demo Talk Track. Next, click Create. This brings us to a special window where we can start building our talk track. To add the rep's opener, right-click and select Agent from the options. This adds an agent node to our whiteboard, which contains what your rep is supposed to say. Let's edit this by toggling on the edit switch and putting in our opener. Note that Scriptify will dynamically insert variables such as first and last names. Let's write, "Hey, first name. My name is Agent First Name, and I am calling from a power dialing company called Scriptify. I know I am calling you completely out of the blue here. Would you like to hang up, or let me have 30 seconds and I can briefly explain why I called?" Notice how as soon as you hit square brackets, Scriptify shows you dynamically injectable variables from a list. Another cool feature is that you can also have custom variables in your list that you can map for every single call. These could be from a clay table or elsewhere. Now let's turn this toggle off since we're done editing and branch this out into the two possibilities. First, we'll right-click again and add the prospect node where they're not interested. We follow the same process, but now we also need to connect this node to the agent node. We can do this by clicking on the little plus icon on top of the prospect node and then clicking the plus icon below the agent node. That's it. Let's quickly repeat this process and build the rest of our talk track. As you build your talk track, there might be areas where you don't know how to handle a specific objection. To speed things up, whenever you connect an agent node to a prospect's objection, you'll see a little AI button pop up. When you click this, Scriptify quickly analyzes similar past calls where a similar objection was successfully handled and suggests a way to handle the objection. Note that Scriptify analyzes calls across its entire user base, not just your company, so you get the best practices from everyone. A few important notes. You can only have a single agent node at the very top, and you cannot have unconnected or dangling nodes. Make sure to stick to these rules or the talk track won't save correctly. Once you're done, just click Save and go back to the script section. You can test out this talk track by clicking the big play icon on top of it. This will show you the talk track with clickable options. As you click the options, you'll see Scriptify navigating you to the next part based on the scenario. Note that we still see first name and agent first name in square brackets. These will be dynamically replaced by the actual names of the prospect and agent when a call connects. Lastly, you can not only use the talk track yourself, but also deploy it to specific reps by clicking the little share icon and then allowing either read or write access to your reps. When you do this, the talk tracks will show up in their accounts as well, similar to Google Docs.